it real quick because I want to answer a couple of questions from the comments. So we talked about this yesterday. Christian has a court date. Jennifer's husband, okay? Jennifer's husband has a court date. Now, someone said, well, maybe it's child support court. And child support is in January. He had to report for some genetic testing. And let me pull up the docket real quick. Hopefully I haven't timed myself out. I'm going to show you all this real quick. What in the show cause? The reason why it came up was because there is a show cause hearing tomorrow. And it was labeled as probation revocation. Okay. And we know what probation revocation is. Probation revocation is when you've done something that makes the judge have to consider whether you need some time probated from your probation, right? And it's a probation revocation. He does have a child support. He did have to report to child support not too long ago, and he submitted to genetic testing. Okay. And then they have a follow-up hearing on January 15th. Hold on. Let me take this little graphic down. Let me share my screen. Because I'm rushing, I don't want to I'm going to show you guys this. Okay, hold on. Let me move me out the way. Okay, let me go down here. Okay. This is so number one, child support is in Cobb County. That's number one. His child support situation, let me just be sure. His child support situation is in Cobb County, y'all. Hold on a second. Let me do this. Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer. Girl, your man. Hold on. His situation, I didn't redact this. If you look on my community wall, I posted this like 2 weeks ago. His child support situation is in Cobb County. Where can I show? Because I don't have the names of his kids redacted on here. And I don't want to, I don't feel like anyone has really talked about the names. So I don't necessarily need to be the first. And I just, I'd rather not. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is in Cobb County. And it's a civil matter. Now, can child support become a criminal matter? Absolutely. When you're non-compliant, you're in contempt of court, all of those things. But this is Cobb County. So his probation revocation, if this were now a criminal matter, which it may be going into that now with his older child, there's a child support matter going on in Cobb County with the two youngest children. Now the oldest child, I'm not sure if there is a criminal matter amiss for that particular child, the oldest. But as far as this particular case is concerned, he has court on, as you can see, the next hearing right here, hopefully you can see that, is January 15th. I'll make it bigger. It's January 15th. Okay. 1/15/25. And he actually submitted to genetic testing. Let me see. Hold on a second, guys. He submitted to genetic testing recently. I've got the other one pulled up, but I haven't redacted. Well, let me do that. Okay. Hold on. Without the watermark on it. Okay. So right here, he agreed to, okay. He agreed to and reported, so on January 15th, which was the day of the genetic testing, on October 17th, the senior judge of the Superior Court ordered and he submitted to do genetic testing. So, as you can see, the very flowery signature right here, Christian LaSalle Walden. The next date for him, as it shows on the docket, is January 15th, 2025 at 9:30. So basically, my point is that his next court date regarding child support of the two youngest children is in January. On tomorrow, he is due. Let me pull up DeKalb real quick if I can before our guest clocks in. Let's see. I think I showed you guys this yesterday. Is that here? Oh, okay, here it is. I showed y'all this yesterday. This is posted on my community wall also. Let me pull this one out. Okay. Girl. How you doing? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, not tomorrow. What am I saying? November. Who's got court? Oh, I was like, who's got court tomorrow? Oh, excuse me. That's Nesto. My bad. November 7th. There's so much court going on right now. It's absolutely ridiculous. November 7th is Ernesto. My bad, y'all. Christian will be in court on Tuesday. My bad, y'all. I'm getting my girl. So, and this is a probation revocation. I don't know if it's due to child support. We're going to find out. We're going to find out, did he violate on his honeymoon? Did he go places he wasn't supposed to go? Did he go places not on the itinerary? Has something else happened? I was actually watching the Tamron Hall show the other day, and Jen and CG were sitting in New York. Hello? They were in New York. If his probation officer's listening, they were on the Tamron Hall show in New York. And this was a year ago, right after they got engaged. And we're talking about wedding planning, all of the things. And said they had just flown back from Paris. They just flew back from Paris and they were in New York, none of which was allowed on his probation. This guy has been completely out of line, just, doing what he wants to do. And I'm going to just say this as a wife of over a decade. When you love somebody and you love your husband and you and your husband are one, you would never want him in trouble with the law. That's all I'm going to say. That is some OG or future OG. Because, I mean, there's people who've been married damn 50 years. Okay. I've only been married 10. But what I'm going to say is you love your husband. You would never want to put your husband in a position where he's hurt, harmed, or injured. Right. I don't understand this traveling and this moving around like, sir is not obligated to observe orders. I see our guest just got here. Hey, how are you? I'll be with you in just a minute, okay, hon? We're just gonna finish up this topic real quick. But yeah, we have a wonderful, beautiful guest today. And she's gonna be joining us to talk to us about a scam situation. Also, what else could be one of the reasons why Christian is having to see the judge on the 12th? Could it be because of all of these investments and people filing FBI reports and concerns and him doing things that he's not supposed to be doing? That could definitely be a reason. If you want to know more about that, obviously our girl Simone over at Girl Is That Legal has talked about that quite considerably and is working with a lot of those victims. So could it be some concerns over his financial dealings? That's a possibility. Could it be another infraction for traveling, maybe over their wedding? I don't know, but he's been, to me, if somebody's on probation, they need to be following their probation if they care about not being on probation. Jennifer doesn't seem to care. or he thinks he can get away with it because he's trying to keep up with his basketball wife. I have no idea. Either way, him not being concerned about thinking that DeKalb is coming for him, he's stupid. He's very stupid, and we're keeping our eyes on it. There is not enough them calling out people and bloggers as haters or trolls or this, that, and the third to stop people from talking about this story. At the end of the day, he has got to know that you are with he knows he's with a celebrity. He knows all too well he's with a celebrity, right? And at the end of the day, that's what you chose. That's what's going on. And that's it. That's all. So you chose to be with Jennifer. Jennifer is your high profile wife, reality celebrity. And at the end of the day, people are keeping an eye on what you got going on, sir. So you don't like it. That's what you signed up for. Unfortunately, that's what you signed up for. And that's it. That's all. Anyway, guys, let me bring on, we're going to pivot off this topic.